It sends a shiver down my spine just to be here. It's quiet today, but before we know it, this place will be full of cheering crowds and Australia will be on show to the world. The exciting thing is that Telstra will be here, helping make the games happen and taking the event to billions of viewers. I mean, this swimming pool alone will have something like 70 underwater cameras linked to the world on a Telstra line, and that's just the beginning. We all can be proud of. And there's something else. When the games are over and the medals are packed away and the visitors go home, Telstra's network will still be here. This network will be a permanent advance for Australia, a step forward for our national telecommunications infrastructure and abilities, an enduring testimony to your efforts. We won't be just a part of history, we'll be making it too.
And the winner is...
Jace, we did it, mate. We did it. We're there, mate. Jace. That's fantastic. Mate. Hey, time to go.
Look, 2 months ago, you were doing really
I don't
well.
want to talk about that focus thing.
Look, you can't use the exams as an excuse forever. Just put it behind you. It never hurts to have a good image of what you're about
Yeah,
to
if I
do.
visualise hard enough, maybe some new shoes might turn up.
What?
And none of that workman gleaming his tools crap.
Look, you're doing 32 and a half. We still need to get you down to 31. So, what are your legs? See you for muesli.
Australia had a date with destiny. From then until the flame is extinguished and the final athlete leaves the closing ceremony, everyone has a part to play. It means taking our place on the world stage. For athletes, it means the chance to compete with the best on home turf. For companies such as ours, it's a chance to deliver the games as smoothly and as memorably as possible, and provide a lasting legacy.
And now the same thing's happening again. The games coming up in 2000s, there's thousands of Telstra people working all around the country doing their bit again to make the Olympics a success in Australia in the year 2000.
The 1956 Melbourne Olympic Games were responsible for another Australian development, the fast-tracking of the introduction of television. The legacy of the 2000 Games will be just as impressive. The Millennium Network infrastructure will be switched, and the remainder of the network integrated into the Sydney and National Network. This is why a decision was made to deploy equipment, components and technology that are tried and true.
No pressure.
Right.
Lane 4 for the finals. It's got your name on it, mate.
It's huge.
Yeah. Full of people shouting your name. Think of that, eh?
No pressure.
Support, mate. There's a difference. See you out the car.
The International Broadcast Centre is an amazing place. It's an old warehouse the size of 13 football fields put together. It's the home of the world broadcasters, of which there's 180. They'll use that warehouse as their studio and their home for the duration of the games.
In Atlanta, it took 5 telcos to build and manage the telecommunications network. In Sydney, only Telstra can provide a total communications solution. Around 10,000 athletes, 5,000 officials, 15,000 media representatives, and over 140,000 overseas spectators will visit Australia and will want to keep in touch with their homes and friends around the world. To do so, they'll be using a range of Telstra's network services, including zip cards, SIM cards, and prepaid phone-away cards.
And the old saying that there is no I in team, you know, and that goes to business, it goes through everywhere, and we have to really focus at that over the next 18 months.
You always need those people there just to know that they're there to support you and just to give you that extra, maybe that extra bit of incentive when you're hurting on those days where, you know, you're really struggling. But no, I don't think you could do it on your own.
Hey, Davo came through. He and the guys down at the servo are going to throw in the money to get you that meet in Queensland.
Does it mean I'm going to have to wear one of his Dickie t-shirts?
It's called sponsorship, mate.
It's called bad taste?
Yeah, well, it could go a long way towards getting you into the Dolphins.
I'm not wearing anything that says I'm serviced by Davo on it.
I got a bit of money put aside, okay? And hey. And I was thinking, since you're getting so serious about this, that maybe it'd be the right time to get you a real swimming coach. What do you say?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? All right. Okay.
Telstra takes its role in developing Australian sport seriously. We're Australia's longest continuous sponsor for both our summer and winter Olympic Games teams. We have a special relationship with 3 key sports and the Paralympic Games. While it's true that anyone can buy sponsorship, by showing we're in for the long haul and by providing a commitment that goes deeper than just money, we're no ordinary sponsor. It is our very real demonstration that we have a commitment to the communities in which we live and do business.
Well, you weren't the first. You certainly won't be the last to miss out. But you've got plenty of time on your side.
Thought you might like a look at this, mate. Year's worth of training with a very expensive coach, not to mention the gold-plated goggles.
I'm in. How'd you know?
Faith, mate, faith. I knew you could do it all the time. And, you know, a certain modicum of steam from the kettle. Have I ever showed you that trick?
Hey.
I think the 2000 Games will be the best games ever.
Well, hopefully it's going to be like a big tourist advertisement for Australia for a start.
I think all in all you can't help but be enthused by the Olympic Games.
It's going to be New Year's Eve every day in Sydney.
I would hate anyone to miss out on the opportunity of being a part of it.
It's good to know that this role is important and I can achieve something, and both for Sydney and Australia and for Telstra.